the clip cannot be played in public. Mr. Speaker, our proceedings are live and our children are watching. So as a mother, I'm cautious that if it's something... As a mother and wife, Mr. Speaker, I'm cautious on what is coming on the screens and my children are watching.
Have you seen it?
But they've cautioned us. They've cautioned us, Speaker.
But you don't know what the caution...
So unless it's in camera.
You don't know what caution it was. Therefore, don't pre-charge. Let's watch it.
That's why, Mr. Speaker, it might come out and children are watching. So it will be too late, Mr. Speaker. So unless we go off.
Mr. Speaker, that's why we need to impeach him and we need to demonstrate that. Maybe we may play video clip number 12.
That language, Mr. Speaker, sir, is wrong. That is why we need to impeach him. Why is that? That's prejudging this honorable House.
That is the position of our client, and that is what they need to demonstrate.
Order, Senator Omanga.
Video clip number 12 or audio clip number 1?
Kumbavu wewe, takataka ghasia. Ndio bado ulikuwa unakatwa makende, matako wewe. Wewe ni mzee, ukwalifika njoo. Kajoo si mama yangu, wewe ni grandmother. Wewe ni grandmother wewe. Changa, makende wewe. Niko nini? Chazi wewe. Naogopa Mungu si mwana maji. Takataka wewe. Loyalty yako ni ya pesa. Matako wewe. Matako. Matako wewe. Matako wewe. Chazi, kumbavu. Peleka changa kwa mama yako. Peleka changa kwa mama yako wewe. Shazi wewe.
Okay.
Kumbavu. Takataka.
Okay. Order. Order, members. Order, members. Order. Order. No. I'm not going to allow. He was only mentioning some organs of the body. What is outrageous about that? Proceed.
Video number 12. Video number 12. Kindly.
Useless. Na nitakuonesha na hiyo pesa yako. Jinga wewe. Shenzi. Whom do you think you are? Mwizi wewe wa kawaida. Kwenda kabisa.
The governor threatening the investor with dire consequences.
Kuja hapa Kayole sasa uone kama ni mwanaume.
So what do you have to say about that?
Senator Falhada, what is your point?
Before we've seen the screen, we could only hear the voice, but now we don't know what evidence does it show that is Mike Sonko?
Order. Let me give further direction. Order. I said, as Senate, you are the jury. Your time will come when you will now look at all these things and make a judgment. So you take a decision. Senator Professor Kindeki.
37, 38, 39. Be reading. 37, 38, 39.
Mr. Speaker, I agree with you that the parties have a right to adduce the evidence that they think will advance their parties. But as a procedural question, Mr. Speaker, I will request your guidance whether it is in order for any kind of evidence to be broadcast. Because, Mr. Speaker, hypothetically, a party can bring pornographic material as evidence, and therefore, Mr. Speaker, I would cautiously request a recommendation whereby, going forward, sensitive material, which is of a nature that cannot be shared in this way, proceed on camera. So if it must proceed, it proceeds on camera. That's what courts of law do, because the Senate cannot be a place for broadcasting profanity or other material that could be. And I'm not saying there is anything profane. I'm just saying that we need to be careful. The leeway is there, but some things the Speaker may have to guide us so that we maintain a bit of privacy and contain material that should not be consumed by everybody.
Mr. Speaker, sir, if I may, if I may,
we don't have that.
Just order, Senator Susan Kika, what is it? Let's minimize interjections because their time is.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me also add my voice to that issue. It seems a bit disturbing that council here, as much as they do want to bring whatever evidence they have to prove their case, that they are able to just bring anything, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I believe there should be some procedure or some process where maybe we are even able to authenticate what it is that they are bringing in. So we have to have some chain of custody, perhaps, maybe be able to make sure that that is whoever they are saying, they are arguing is his voice. We don't know all that. So I don't think they should be able to just throw in the kitchen and the kitchen sink to the wall and see what sticks.
Okay, maybe going. No. Let's make progress. Because order. You know, these materials were. What's your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, I think it will be proper for us to look at the evidence. But since we have an in-camera session, maybe at that point, when we're deliberating, we can listen to such. Because it's actually not fair that our children back at home are listening to this, and you don't know the context as to when, we don't have the whole picture, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Because,
okay.
Just with a small clip of 30 seconds, you don't know whether it has been edited so that it suits a certain narrative. So I think what I'd request, Mr. Speaker, because we are the jury, we are the people who are supposed to make the decisions. If we are not happy with the way things are proceeding, I think it is right for us to raise them so that we don't have to wait until the time when we're talking.
Okay, order. I want to say this. First, looking at those videos, they were made in public and people were watching. It was not in privacy. So, they were not. What I'm saying is you saw one of them was on NTV and people were watching. So what I'm saying, going forward, when we go, like you said, in camera, we'll be able to look at the evidence that has been brought so that we are able to move forward.